unless it's via trade
and
at
that's
trade
what I'm saying,
deadline.
is that now this is where you look to their farm system where they have good guys.
Johan Duran,
Lewis,
Ocala.
Kirilloff. Well, again, Ocala is in the bullpen, and I think he should stay in the bullpen with us. He proved he was pretty good last year.
He's a good seventh inning guy.
Short sample size. Again, I don't
Give
think
him seventh.
Falvey and Levine trade Gratterall if they're not confident in Alcala.
Give him the seventh. Give Duffy the eighth.
I think Duffy is more actually your first guy out.
Fine. Yeah. Then give him the seventh.
You're kind of fireman.
Give Acala the eighth. And then do a tandem of Rogers and Colomb on the ninth, closing it out.
I think every team would love the fact that they can take their relievers and just kind of put them.
Well, just between those four, those are four solid relievers, right?
And then you throw in, possibly
a Devin Smeltzer,
like your Theobar, and guys like that, fillers.
Because Devin Smeltzer, he ain't going to be in the rotation.
No.
If anything, Dominic's going to be the fifth starter.
Yeah, I mean, and again, like I said, with the ace pitchers, again via trade, again these prospects aren't good if you're, depending on what you do with them, like Kirilloff or Trevor Larnach. You have to choose one or the other because they're pretty much the same position. If you like Kirilloff, then you gotta put Larnach out there in the trade market. If you want Larnach, you gotta put Kirilloff.
I say you put them both out there and just see what bites.
Right.
What nibbles you get.
Well, you don't put both out there right away. You put one and then you maybe see if it takes both of them. But again, I kind of look around the league like, okay, so who are the guys that are potentially available outside of the division, because nobody really makes trades like that in the division. Teams just don't do that.
But then now you got to look at Royce Lewis. What if Andrelton Simmons comes out, has a platinum glove winning year, all right?
Okay.
Bats 300. He's not going to hit you many home runs, but let's say he hits you 15 home runs.
Never, but let's say it's a respectable slugging percentage. Maybe he gets enough.
Like a 780 to 800 OPS.
It would have to be 800 and above for me to be truly impressed. So.
Are you going to sign him to another 1-2 year deal, or are you going to say, all right, go ahead and fuck yourself, Royce Lewis is ready now?
Are you wondering if maybe they're getting Royce Lewis? They're trying Royce Lewis at all these different positions in the minor leagues and in the Arizona
Royce
Ball
can
League.
Play what? He can play short, third, left, and first, right?
Again, he can play the outfield. Why would you put that at first base?
Well, he's played first before. He played first when he was in the Double-A before the Wahoos. No, the Wahoos. He was playing first a couple games. The Blue Wahoos in Pensacola.
It's not going to be long term. If anything, they'll put him in like center field, third base, shortstop, second base, something like that.
Yeah, because he's got the arm for it.
Well,
and the range.
His speed is the thing right now. So.
Yeah, but
his arm is average.
If you got somebody playing left side infield, they need the arm to make a throw to first.
Right. And he wouldn't be a shortstop if he didn't have the arm.
No, that's why Polanco's over at second now.
I'm talking Lewis.
I know, but I'm saying I'm solidifying what we're talking about right now.
I don't know what you're trying to prove here right now.
I'm trying to prove that we're in love.
Royce Lewis.
But what I'm saying is, like, you look around the league here, as I'm trying to say before you keep curtailing everybody.
I'll give you a curtail.
Again, the Reds have, Luis Castillo or Sonny Gray. I mean, and they got to think about cutting payroll or just, getting their farm system back. That's a Minnesota Viking horn. And again, you look around the league like, okay, who are teams that we would actually trade with? And again, you look, John Gray for the Rockies. Again, none of these guys are exactly like ace pitchers, but it's something you got to think about here. Come mid-season, you need another guy.
Did Trevor Rosenthal get signed yet?
I don't know. Eric needs to give his opinion, though.
I want to know if Trevor Rosenthal has been signed yet.
Not to my knowledge.
That's a guy I want in the bullpen.
Go ahead.
Anyways, I'm right there, up there with 7 out of 10.
As far as all the teams going locally, they're sitting in the best shape.
They're definitely in the best shape. Our offense is just, 2 years ago was the best in the league. I don't know if they've adjusted the development of the baseball in itself. I know that there were some changes in it where it made it harder for pitchers to get a real curve on it or make that much movement. So I think that's why you saw a lot of the home runs that we did that year. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if they corrected it or made it a certain way. I haven't done too much research into that, but our offense isn't going to be the issue. Right. It's going to be pitching. Our our staff. We can't go into the playoffs.
Definitely starting pitching
Yeah.
is the thing because, again, a lot of time, I think in 2019, in a lot of ways, our bullpen got worn down.
Well, yeah, when you
Because we just, again, you don't have
Well,
the guys
just
that
look
have
at Taylor
innings.
Rogers last year. He had that really just off, goofy ass year. How many blown saves did he have?
I don't know. Yeah,
Like-
I mean, again, I don't have any numbers or anything in front of me,
Here, I'll
but
look
he
it
had a higher ERA
Yeah,
than he's
definitely.
accustomed to. I think so. I think his ERA might have been in the 4. And again, part of that is because when you're only throwing like 20 innings, 2 bad starts can screw the numbers, or 2 bad appearances.
I think we need to
especially for
sign his
pitchers.
brother.
But yeah,
That little
just
sidewinder in San Francisco who got lit up last year.
starting Dobnik and
Dobnik.
Dobnik. Sorry, I'm so.
I think
stuck on
he'd
Dubnik.
answer to both.
Dobnik and
Here, boy.
who's the other starter that we were playing in playoffs?
Smeltzer.
Smeltzer, yeah. We just can't go into the playoffs with a 3-man rotation and then
Well, and the
have
thing-
a bullpen.
Rogers' ERA plus was 109.
Well, that's above average.
Home runs per 9 was 12. Or hits per 9 was 12. Home
That's
runs
not
per
great.
9 was 1.
But at 109 ERA plus is, decent, pretty good for a pitcher. So
I would definitely.
it's
am
above
interest-
average. So
Definitely, am interested in seeing how Josh Donaldson does if he actually can stay.
the key is to
healthy.
stay healthy, and he did in
Miguel
Atlanta
Sano,
prove that he could.
We'll see if
Yeah.
Miguel Sano can stay healthy.
So, no, he's just got to stay away from those goofy ass
Weird
injuries.
as shit. Like
Like, he had
And
that.
so far he has.
He had that cut on his finger 2 years ago in 2019
The
that got
finger-
infected that kept him out for like 2 months. Like,
He
what
was
the fuck
fucked.
was
Yeah,
that?
or like cut on his ankle. Yeah,
Yeah.
so far he hasn't had any of those yet.
It's just
Nothing
a,
goofy's happened.
it's just
to
a
him,
weird fucking goofy. You never hear about it fucking injuries that fucking keeps him out.
So. Right, but I do think again we talk about Randy Dobnet. Oh, we threw a rookie, and not like a top prospect or anything. We threw a rookie out there to Yankee Stadium to pitch a playoff game,
Yeah.
to start a playoff game.
I
Boy,
don't know what.
that says something about how our staff was kind of set up right there, and still is, if you ask me. So
I just don't know what we're gonna do. Like we've lost 18 straight playoff games. Joe Mauer,
Let's keep it going.
one of our best catchers and offensive players in the last 25
the face
years?
of the franchise up until
Face-
2019. Yeah.
I mean, literally, he was praised while he was at Cretin Durham,
Yeah, he went to Creed.
and
Mhm.
for everything. And since he made our team, they didn't win a single playoff game. It's absolutely nuts.
Well, again, it's hard to
basically
pigeonhole
my
that
whole-
on one guy,
Yeah.
but
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not
I mean,
saying it's all on
Baseball by
Right.
far. Mike Trout proves to you that you can have the greatest baseball player in a generation on a team, and
Right.
you can still not do shit in the playoffs.
It absolutely sucks. Cause
only
of
been to
Mike
three,
Trout.
only been to the playoffs one
That
time, and
guy,
they got swept.
that guy is by far the best baseball player that our generation will ever see, and he is stuck on a shitty ass.
I'd say as far as offensive, hitting wise, it's incredible what he. Again, not only just
How many unanimous MVPs have you gotten? 2, 3?
I don't think he's had any unanimous.
You're in unanimous.
I think the only unanimous I remember was Bryce Harper.
Mike Trout MVP.
It was 3 MVPs, but I don't think any of them were unanimous.
2019, 2016, 2014,
Yeah, that's-
2018.
I think it
He's
was
got
only
4.
He has 4.
Yeah, right here.
Oh.
Baseball reference 2019, 2018, 2016, 2014.
Good for him.
And Eric's new favorite player is Michael Salmon.
Yeah.
Hey, I love Mike Salmon.
The fish names with the Angels, huh?
Don't hate me for Roy Salmon, my creative player.
And he also finished second in 2012, 2013, 2015.
He should have won 2012, though, if you ask me.
And he's a
They gave it to
seven.
Miguel Cabrera because he won the triple
He's a
crown.
seven.
because that
Well, I
mattered.
mean, triple crown. It doesn't matter.
No.
Batting average wise,
2 of those
doesn't
stats
matter.
are really. Again, all 3 of those stats have flaws,
Did
but
the
2 of those
Tigers
stats are
make the
really
playoffs that
bad.
year?
Let me guess. Batting average and RBI.
Again, I don't want to say that they're bad. They were for so many years overvalued.
Okay, hold on. Now it's saying
Because if you're if you're a third or fourth hitter, yeah, RBIs mean something.
He
because
won it- it
Guys
says-
should be on base.
it
But
says-
if you're a leadoff hitter, don't judge a guy because he doesn't have a lot of RBIs.
No, not when
it
he
says he won.
always
Now
started in the game, and then
Google,
Yeah.
Google, why are you
That's the
lying
thing
to
with
me?
Mike Trout. He was leading off a lot of those games.
Google, why are you lying to me?
What?
he's probably going back to that Mike Trout has 3.
Yeah, now it's
MVPs.
got It says he has 4, but then you scroll down.
2018 was Mookie Betts.
Yeah, you scroll down. It says he's got 4. Look at the fucking screen right here. It says he's got 4. Then you scroll down, and he's got 3.
2018 was Mookie Betts because that's when the Red Sox won the World Series. And he won the MVP that same year. And they're talking about, man, who's got a better year than Mookie Betts?
Look, right here.
That year.
Look. It says Mike Trout, Major League Baseball MVP Award.
Yeah,
2019,
yeah.
2016, 2014, 2018.
That 2018 one I don't think is right.
No, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Google's lying to me. I scroll down, and it was 2019, 16, 14. He finished second in 18, 12, 13, and 14.
Yeah. Something's weird about that.
Yeah, fucking Google. Lying to me. Fuck you, Google.
2018 was Mookie Betts.
I get that.
Yeah.
Go back to your home. So we'll finish up with the Twins, or the AL Central projected finishing, with the Twins finishing first projected with 93 wins.
Is this Pacoda or something? Or?
This was, I forget who, but they looked strictly at analytics.
It sounds Pacoda related. So.
It's Twins are projected at 93 wins. The White Sox are projected at like third with 82 wins.
That's surprising.
Wow,
The
that's
Indians-
not very kind to them at all.
Indians are projected, or the Cleveland baseball team or Washington football team, whatever they're going to be called, projected second at like 89 wins. The Royals at like 75 wins, and the Tigers at like 62 wins.
Royals are that pesky team that...
Well, they traded for Benintendi. Like, what the fuck is that? Andrew Benintendi, really?
Again, unless they think they're closer than... I mean, again, they're young, their prospects...
Well, I
some
mean,
of their,
they got...
Some of their pitching prospects are up, like Brady Singer, Jackson Crowar.
Danny Duffy is
Danny
good.
Duffy is... Well, I don't even know about that anymore. Eunice guy?
Junis.
Yeah. Bobby Wood Jr., their top prospect, a shortstop.
And then
will be
you
up
got...
soon. They got Alberto Mondesi. They got two-hit Witt.
They got two-hit Witt Merrifield. They got Yoher Soler.
Mondesi.
They got Mondesi. They got... Hunter Dozier.
Again, there are guys there.
They're a sneaky good team, and they always play the Twins well.
It's if their pitching comes around is the big thing with them.
And their thing is Trevor Rosenthal was the guy out of the bullpen that always shut down the Twins, and I just looked it up. He is still unsigned. So Derek Falvey, Thad Levine, let's get on it. Better for them to join the team than to have to play against them.
Yeah,
or hope that he goes to like the NL East or something.
Right. As far as the projections go, I feel like the White Sox and Indians should be flipped. I see the Indians somehow always find a way to stay competitive, no matter what trades they make.
Yeah, but now they got no Francisco Lindor.
Yeah,
Clevenger.
They did get a starter in Ahmed Rosario, so it's not like they're completely like bone dry there.
So
they're definitely at a They're definitely
they
not
got
what they
got
were,
Bieber, they got Plesac. That's about it.
Bieber, Plesac, Savali, their young prospect.
Savali was pretty decent.
Yeah, Savali's that guy. Savali's the type of guy that just kind of annoys you. Yeah. Nothing's really impressive about his stuff.
But he keeps him in the game.
And yet you can't hit him.
No.
And as far as Tristan McKenzie is up for them. So again, they'll be competitive. But again, they still have Jose Ramirez. They still have Mercado. So
they got people.
We'll see. The only team that I really don't think has much of a chance are the Tigers. Although I do like the moves that they have made. Like signing Nomar Mazara.
Yeah, that was today.
Yeah, they are making.
They are. Or Crone?
I don't know about
Crone. They buggered off with Crone.
But I do like that they are still kind of like making moves here, going like, "Hey guys, we know our situation, but we're still gonna show that we're gonna try to be competitive."
I love the Tigers though. They love to eat up the fucking ALC or the AL Central scraps.
Right.
Whenever a team like releases or waives a player, they're all about them.
Well, the other thing too is like with Nomar Mazara, if he has a great year and you have a bad year, you can go flip them, deepen out your farm system.
Yeah. All right, so to finish this all up, this was the State of Minnesota Sports, where we discussed the state of Minnesota's sports and their state of successfulness. Lack of
success.
So I think we all agreed that from top to bottom, our most hopefulness is the Twins.
Yep. I would
Wild,
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
Wild.
Vikings,
Vikings and
Timberwolves.
kind of the same trend with the Timberwolves for all these years.
The
So-
Timberwolves, they either got to get a new owner or they got to fucking just move over to Seattle.
I just wonder again, like, can